Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Too many videos switched off. Please switch it on. Okay. Aditya, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. Welcome back. Yes. So let's continue with our classes. Stringa, Stringa. Okay, she lost connection. Stringa is not here. Okay, right.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ayan.
ma'am, here I have network problem.
Okay.
Not on my video.
Okay.
I know only.
Yes, Adira, I know. Prarthana, can you tell us what we were doing last class?
We were learning linking sounds.
Okay, we were learning about linking sounds. We were talking about connected speech. Okay, and we said there are four ways connected speech can be divided into four sections, of which linking sounds is one. And we had started with linking sounds, right? Okay, can you tell us what are the aspects of linking sounds that we looked at? Janvi?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
can you repeat?
What were we discussing in linking sounds? Which is the first type of linking sound we were talking about?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Anne Maria. Yes, who remembers which was the first type of linking sound that we were talking about?
Ma'am, I joined now only because of some network issues.
Okay. Yes, Adira.
Ma'am, cutting.
Cutting.
Ma'am, a word
Hmm.
when we write a word and when we speak, we will cut.
Okay, the way we speak is different from the way we write. Fine. So, but when we were discussing linking sounds, I was talking about. Who is this? Achut. Yes, Achut.
Ma'am, that they will speak fast because they cut short
Fine. I understood all that. But what was the first linking sound that I told you? Yes, Sribhadra.
Sure.
Schwa sound. Yes, very good. The schwa sound was the first one that I told you in linking sounds.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first one I said was the schwa sound, and I gave you the example of postman. Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I had told you the example of postman. Yes, okay. Then, second one. Which was the second one?
Off.
Off, okay, good. Okay, off, we said we get the E. Yes, we get the EV sound. So instead of saying cup of tea, we say cup of tea. Yes.
Cup of tea.
Catherine, mute your audio. Somebody else.
that was Niran.
Okay. Niran, please keep your audio muted if you're talking to somebody else. Yes. Now, third one.
Ma'am, and
Very good. The and sound. we said that becomes in. So like in bread, in butter. Good. Then
Two.
T, yes. The T sound becomes T.
Ma'am, because of.
Okay, that is in off. Then, anything else we discussed the other day?
Ma'am, choff sound.
Yes, like Adira had said in the beginning, some of the words we don't pronounce them, but it's still heard as, for example, in, would you
Don't.
please switch off the lights before you go to bed? So instead of switch off, it's heard as choff, right? Choff the light. Yes. Okay, good. So can we move on to the next one if there is no confusion in the above?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we are going on to another linking sound. Okay, which is the R. The linking R sound. Yes? If you remember the words like door, car, there, all these words ending in R. So if a word is ending in R, we do not pronounce the R. Okay? Will you open the door? The R is not pronounced. This is my car. Sit there.
There.
Yes, we don't say open the door or this is my car or there. The R is not pronounced. Got it? So if a word is ending in R, the R is not pronounced. But if there is a vowel sound following the R, for example, the door is open. There is a vowel sound following the R sound, then the R is pronounced. Okay? If the sentence or the word ends in an R, the R is not pronounced. But if there is a vowel sound following the R, then the R is pronounced. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you repeat that vowel sounds? I didn't hear it.
If a vowel sound follows the R,
Yes, ma'am.
then the R is pronounced.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? It can be any vowel sound, A, E, I, O, U. Any vowel sound following an R, the R will be pronounced.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. Okay. Here it is. We don't pronounce the final R in a word such as car or there. However, if the next word begins with a vowel, then we do pronounce the R. Example, there is. So here are some words where we don't pronounce the R. Door, star, four. But if it is followed by a vowel sound, the car is here. 4 eggs. Okay? Understood? The rule of linking R. If the word is ending in an R, we do not pronounce the R. If it is followed by a vowel sound, we pronounce the R. As simple as that. Okay, great. Now going on to the next linking, okay? The next linking or the twining sounds. You know what a twining sound is? Do you know what a twining sound is?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Twining comes from the word twins. What are twins?
Two babies born in one day. One day.
Right? Pranav and Prarthana, they are similar.
Pranav.
Yes, so it's similar. Okay, so we are talking about sounds which are similar. For example, if we say uh, okay, yeah. Look at the example here. I am a bit tired. Bit tired. Can you hear two sounds there? Two similar sounds?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the two similar sounds?
Pronounced. T. T.
I am a bit tired. Can you hear two sounds here? T, t. Yes? The t of bit and the t of tired. We have two sounds which are similar. One is the ending of this word and the other is the beginning of the next word. So if we have two sounds coming close to each other like this, then we pronounce the word, that sound only once. We will not say I am a bit tired. Instead,
I'm a bit tired.
I am a bit tired.
Bit tired.
I am a
Be
bit
tired.
I'm a bit tired.
bit tired. It's I am a bit tired.
I'm be
I'm a
tired.
bit tired.
We connect the
I'm a bit tired.
yes, I am a bit tired.
I'm a bit tired.
We will not say it as bit tired, only once we will say the ta. So this ta will connect these two words. I am a bit tired.
I'm a bit
I'm a
tired.
bit tired.
One ta sound will link the two words. I am a bit tired.
I'm a bit
I'm a
tired.
bit tired.
I'm a bit yes. Now look at this.
I'm a bit tired.
Yes, look at the next one. Adira, can you read the second one?
We have a lot to do.
Yes, instead of saying we have a lot to do, we just say the sound t once. We have a lot to do.
We have a lot to
We
do.
have a lot.
We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do.
We have a lot.
Have a lot to do.
We have a lot to do.
Good. Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say.
Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say.
Yes, so we will link that word with one sound. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So our second one was linking sound. Yes, so we looked at the linking R, Then we said about the twining sounds. Yes? Now there is another one where, supposing I say, I am a good girl. Okay. Now this is, I am explaining this only for you to understand. Okay. This may not happen when we speak always. What happens is this this d sound here, or whichever consonant sound is coming there, has a tendency to take the sound of this. So the d sounds like a g. It sounds like good girl. Good, good
I'm
girl.
a good girl.
Yes. So when they, if you notice, if you notice how they speak, when they speak fast, the d will sound like a g. Good girl. Yes. So there are many examples where that sound will be replaced by the sound in the next word. Oh, I will show you examples. I'm not going into details of this because this is a little bit confusing for you. Okay, it is called assimilation. Here. The sound at the beginning of the first word is taking on the sound at the beginning of the second. So the d at the end of good becomes like the g at the start of girl. It doesn't disappear, but it sounds like the next sound. So it sounds like good girl. Instead of good girl, it will sound like good girl. Here are some other examples of assimilation. We can go now. We can go now. So they are saying that the k will sound more like a g here, which is very rarely it happens for us, right? I don't think we would say as we can go now. Do we say that? We can go now?
No.
No, but it happens with the British people or the native speakers because they speak it more fluently and faster. So for them that sound will sound like more like we can go now or we can buy it. They are saying the N here will sound like M. We can buy it. We can buy it. Instead of we can buy it. Yes?
We can buy it.
We can buy.
Ma'am,
Right.
We can buy it.
we can buy it. We can buy it.
If
can
we
buy
say one,
We can buy.
if you just listen to yourself, if you say we can buy it or we say we can buy it, the we can sounds better. It sounds more British than the
Ma'am.
can. Yes.
Can you read
can
the
buy.
first sentence?
First sentence.
In the top of that,
We can
the
buy it.
top of we can buy. We can go now.
Oh, we can go now.
We
can
can
go
go
now.
now.
We
We
can
can
go.
go now. We can go now.
The car becomes a girl. We can go now.
We can go
Now.
now.
We can go now.
We can.
Yes.
We can go now.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood this type of change?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next time if you hear a m sound instead of the n sound, this is why it happens, because of the linking. Because of the linking, the n sound is sounding like a m sound. Okay. Now going on to another linking. Am I going too fast? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay,
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
looked at the linking R sound and we looked at the twining sound. Now I'm going to move on to a third one, which you will be able to understand. Okay, For example, if I say, mm, okay, right, stop here. Here, I will come next week.
I'll come next week.
I'll come next week.
I'll come next
I'll
week.
come next week.
Come next week.
I'll come next week. I'll come next week.
I said one person.
I'll come next week.
I'll come next week.
What is the meaning of one person? Just raise your hand. I will call out your name. Advaita. Can you read the first sentence?
I'll come next week.
Louder, please.
I'll come next week.
It's not clear.
Can Catherine?
No, Advaita.
Ma'am, can Catherine?
Advaita.
I'll come next week.
I'll come next week. Okay. Hadi,
Yes, ma'am.
can you read the first sentence?
I will come next week.
Next week. Okay. Vaishnav?
I will come next week.
Louder, louder.
I will come next week.
It's not clear for me. Strenga.
Ma'am, I'll come next week.
Okay, because your network has an issue and it's not clear for me. Okay. So what I heard from what they said is Advaita said I'll come next week, and who was the one after that?
Ma'am, Hadi.
Hadi, yes. Hadi said I will come next week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So here what I have to say is,
Next week.
if you look at this sentence, I will come next week. Is there a difficulty in saying these two together?
Next week.
Next week.
I'll come next week.
Say it.
Next week.
Can you all please
I'll
mute
come
your
next
audios? Say it in your mind. I will come next week. Say it in your, mute your audios and say it aloud. I will come next week. I will come next week. I will come next week. Okay, do you notice something disappearing from there?
Yes, ma'am.
What is disappearing?
No, ma'am.
The T sound. Very good.
sound.
The T sound disappears. I will come next week. The T is not pronounced. I will come next week. Similarly, just one more answer left. Instead of just one more answer left, just one more answer left.
Just one answer left.
Okay, so if you notice, if I will tell you the rule, if the T or the D sound comes between two consonant sounds, then the t or the d sound disappears. Okay? If the t or the d comes between two consonant sounds, then the t and the d sound disappear. So we look at these examples here. Here. I'm going next week. That was the worst job I ever had. We will not say that was the worst job I ever had. The t disappears. That was the worst job I ever had. Just one person came to the party. Just. I can swim. I can't is not there. I can swim. I can swim. Are you understanding the rule? If the t sound comes in between two consonant sounds, then the t or the d sound disappears. Okay, this is applicable to words also.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
in the just, the one is, the O is vowel sound now.
What is it, Advaita?
Ma'am, I'm Janvi.
Hmm.
In the just,
Hmm.
after just, there is one now.
Yes.
In the one, O is vowel sound.
O is a vowel sound. What is the word over there?
Ma'am, it's sounding like
Huh? What is the word, Janvi? What is the word, Janvi?
one.
One. What is the sound for one? Is it un, or is it on, or is it one? So what is the vowel sound? What is the sound? Is it a consonant sound or a vowel sound?
Consonant.
Then I said if it is coming between two consonant sounds. I didn't say between two consonants or two vowels. I said two consonant sounds. Even if it is a vowel but it has a consonant sound, it will disappear. Okay, don't confuse. Yes? Vowels and consonants are something you learn when you are in your first standard, your LKG, UKG. Okay, now I am talking about sounds only. Got it, Janvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I was saying this rule is applicable for words also. If you remember the word, remember this word?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? So the th sound is coming between two consonant sounds. So it will be postman.
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 The th is not said. Postman.
Husband.
Postman. Yes. Good. So is the rule clear? If the t and the d comes between two consonant sounds, the t and the d will disappear. Got it?
Ma'am.
So very first accent class, I was telling you about some commonly mispronounced words, and I had given you this word. Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
The d was not there because it's coming between a v and a n sound. Wednesday.
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 Good.
Wednesday.
Right.
Wednesday.
Okay. So which are the linking sounds that we did today? Can anybody just give me a quick recap?
Schwa sound.
Yes,
R
Joanne.
sound. Ma'am. Schwa sound.
Shah sound we did in the previous class. Today,
R sound.
Linking R sound. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. And Maria, please mute. Joanne, what happens if there is a linking R sound? What happens?
R will not pronounce.
When? I want the rules properly. When is the R not pronounced? When is the R pronounced? Yes, Catherine?
Ma'am, first we learned about linking sound of R.
Hmm.
R is pronounced when it is not pronounced when it's ending. And if it is followed by an vowel sound, it will be pronounced.
It's followed by a vowel sound, it will be pronounced. Okay, good. Next one. Yuvan, what was the next linking sound?
When we
I gave you the example of Pranav and Prarthana. What was that? Twining sounds.
Twining sounds.
Yes, what happens in twining sounds?
When the words come similar,
When not the words, when the sounds are similar.
when the sounds are similar, the one letter will disappear.
Okay, when there are two similar sounds, only it will be pronounced only one time. Okay, if there are two similar sounds coming together, it will be pronounced only once. Okay, and what was the last one that we did? What was the last one that we did? Janvi?
Ma'am, that one consonant sound come.
Pranav?
Affirmation.
Forget the name. What was the last one that we did? It's not affirmation, it's assimilation.
Assimilation.
Okay.
T and D comes between two consonant sounds.
What happens then?
Then the TD disappear.
It's not TD, it's T-D. Okay?
T-D.
Yes, when T and D comes between two consonant sounds, that sound will disappear. The T and the D sound will disappear. Okay, can I give you one last linking?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you would have heard this question. Would you like some tea? Yes? Could you give me your book? Could you send me the notes? Did you complete the homework? Okay? Yes? Very commonly asked questions? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so here what you have to see is when the D is followed by a Y. D, Y, D and Y. D and Y. Two sounds here. D plus Y. D plus Y. D plus Y. When this happens, you get a new sound. Does anybody know what that new sound is? When you join D and Y.
Dear.
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 No.
Dear.
No. Okay. Okay. No. No.
Dear.
Almost close. It's almost close, but I will tell you. If you remember when we were doing consonant sounds and we did 1 minute. When we were doing consonant sounds and we did fricatives. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We did fricatives.
Yes, ma'am.
In fricatives, there was a sound like j, pleasure, measure, treasure.
Yes,
Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? So we get that sound when we add d and y. J. Would you? Could you?
And we
Would you?
have a nice day.
Did you? Yes? So the sound changes and we get a Z sound. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
One important thing is this is not part of our English. This comes automatically to the Britishers or the Americans or the native speakers. Only with practice this will become part of our speech. So please do not deliberately or purposely try to bring these changes in your speech. It will sound very awkward. It will sound very artificial.
Ma'am, can
Okay?
you repeat the sound?
Z.
D plus Z.
Z. Z.
Z. Z.
Yes. The same as in pleasure, leisure, treasure, measure, je. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? So I shall wind up here for today. Too many absentees today. I don't know what happened. Adidev MB present, Arush, Achyut, Aditri. Adidev MJ is absent. Aditya present, Advaita, Alex, Ameya, Anne Maria, Aris, Arjun, Atharv, Adira, Ayn, Azad is absent, Catherine, Evelyn, Hardy, Hale, Hazel, Janvi, Joanne, Joyrick, Mayasa is absent, Niharika absent, Niran, Pranav, Prarthana, Sri Badra, Sri Rugda
Absent.
absent. Sringa, Sweden absent. Vaishnav, Vedika absent. Yuvan present. Dhananjay absent. Okay. Thank you and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.